as many playmakers as we have had since I've been at Clemson. And I think that's what you're always trying to do, is you're always trying to improve what you have. And I think some of the guys are here at Clemson because they've seen guys like Jacoby Ford, and Aaron Kelly, and those guys making plays in the past, and that's kind of opened the door to guys like Sammy and Sharon, Martavis and Adam and Hopper and those guys coming in. And then obviously the success that these guys that are here now have had the last 2 years has helped this current class and then the 2014 class. And so, I think it's I'm very blessed to have that type of talent, but at the same time, they've got to put in the work, and they've got to execute. And it's one thing to have the potential to do it, but obviously production's the number one thing. But these guys take it very serious. They're always working. We want to be the best receiver corps in the country. That's one of our goals every year, and I think we have the ability to do that. These guys will continue to work hard and buy into what we're doing.
Heard great things about Martavis over the summer. Did you see something kind of click for him in the spring or since the end of last season?
I think when Coach Sweeney decided to suspend Martavis for the bowl game, I think that's probably the one moment that I can look back on and think it's had the biggest change in Martavis. He's a guy that he's not a bad young man at all. It's just been inconsistency has been his problem. He would go 1 week and then have a bad week, go 2 weeks and then have a bad week. And, to be able to contribute, at this level, you have to have consistency. You got to be able to execute week in and week out, whether it's in the classroom or on the practice field or in the game. And I think that consistency is the one thing that's been holding Martavis back. And but I think Coach Sweeney sent Martavis a very strong message by leaving him home for the bowl game. And I think everything that I've seen from him over the last 6 months in the classroom and also on the practice field, has shown so far that he's had his best 6 months yet. So we fully expect that to continue. And the only thing holding him back is himself. And hopefully he'll be able to build off the success that he had this spring by being consistent. And if he does, we have, it's just going to be a extra boost to our receiver corps because he's got great potential, playmaking potential.
With Sharon, he's mentioned in the past how his confidence was really set his freshman year.
Right.
Was that a big part in his progression from year 1 to year 2?
I think the way that you get confidence as a receiver is get the ball in your hands. It's hard to get confidence if you're not touching the ball. And so I think obviously having Nuke and Sammy here the last 2 years, those guys have touched the ball a lot, and Sharon's had an opportunity and definitely made some big plays for us in the past. But I think it's been a process. He's the last guy off the field every day since he got here as a freshman on the jugs machine. He's in the meeting room a good bit. It's very important to him. He's mature. He's very serious about his work. But I definitely think, obviously, the confidence, and it's hard coming in with that class that he came in receiver-wise. A guy like Sammy just jumps out and has the type of year that he has. Obviously, sometimes it takes certain guys longer than others to be able to get to the same point. And I've got full confidence in Sharon. He's a very special player, got great playmaking ability, and I think he's been working extremely hard for this year. And I have a lot of expectations that it's going to be a big year for him.